Durban, author from Durban, South Africa, who is going to take off some time and share with us some very good information that we can actually be able to use to be able to build a solid customer team, but also most importantly, to have a better understanding about the Neolife products. So Dr. Eseza, please, you can take it on from here. Thank you.
Okay, me unmute. Thank you very much, Justice. I too look forward to being with you whenever you invite me. And I've had quite a busy day today, but I came and I hope what I will deliver will be good, good enough, because, you know, when one is having to multitask, sometimes you miss out things. So if anything is missed out, we can have a discussion. I have prepared a short presentation with that in mind. My name is Eseza Nambassi. I am a mother of 3 amazing children. They're all grown now. I'm a grandmother of 2 wonderful little girls. I am a wife, obviously, because that's what happened. I got married. But before I got married, I graduated as a medical doctor. And that's what I have for a profession. But for my passion, my absolute passion, is to inform and educate people about the importance of lifestyle and good health, and the fact that it is actually quite simple to be healthy. So out of that, I got the name of my business, or the name of my brand, and it is called Simply Healthier. So everything that I do has that little signature, Simply Healthier, because that was God's original intent, for us to be healthy and not have it complicated. So modern lifestyle has complicated it quite a lot. So my brief this evening is to answer the question, why supplement? And also, why Neolife specifically? And I was asked to touch a bit on the Neolife opportunity. So I hope I can do that satisfactorily. And I'm going to share my screen and hope that the slideshow will begin well. Okay, there you go. And what I need to do on my side in order to see is just to minimize something. Okay, so why supplement? And why specifically Neolife supplements? That is a very good question. So let's see how to answer it. And I'll start by the first part, or the first question. Yes, the truth of the matter is that we should be eating real food. So what we are not saying is that you should stop eating and instead pop all these supplements. That's not what we are saying. Go ahead and choose your food carefully. Buy good quality food. If you can, as much as possible, get it well-grown, organic. There's no excess chemical usage on your foods. Well, you should go ahead and do that. However, when we compare fruits and vegetables of today with those of the 1950s and 60s, there's a major problem. Various studies have been done and show that, as an example, apples potatoes, tomatoes contain fewer nutrients today. Another issue is that today crops are grown to maximize yield rather than for their nutritional value. Then soils are deficient in micronutrients. So plants cannot absorb any micronutrients because the soils don't have them. And a good example would be magnesium, where we are supposed to be using a lot of magnesium in our bodies. That's how the body creates energy for us. Deep in the cells, in the mitochondria, they need magnesium. And magnesium is a very important mineral. But a lot of us are deficient in this very key mineral because the soils are not able to absorb it because the soils don't have it. And then commercially grown crops are sprayed, they are picked early, they're refrigerated, and then they're transported quite a distance from where they're grown. And then you have to purchase them. And along the way, on that supply chain, nutrients are being lost. And then, of course, I shouldn't forget to mention fertilizers. Yeah? You know, in the good old days, I'm sure in the 50s, there were no petroleum-based fertilizers. But now, most fertilizers are chemical, they're petroleum-based. And so they do a lot of damage to the soil. They kill the normal soil bacteria and create a lot of havoc. So, and then on top of that, there's been this technology which started around about the mid-90s of genetically modifying crops. So we are up against quite a lot. There are many, many challenges. The result of that, when we eat the modern food, the unfortunate thing is that we quickly lose our energy and we quickly enter the tired and sick zones. And then we become sustained on a lot of medications, okay? And that isn't ideal to have to live on medications. Instead, we want to point out something very, very crucial about what we want to introduce you to. And for the guests, I hope there are many of you guests here. You know, we have learned a lot from this opportunity and we want to share it with you. Okay, we are supposed to have all our cells, we are made out of over 70 trillion cells, trillion. And those cells are supposed to be healthy enough to allow nutrients in and waste matter out. Unfortunately, our cells are now very unhealthy because of all those factors that I have outlined, plus the fact that grain is processed so that all the whole grain oils are removed in order that that food that you're going to purchase from the store can stay on the shelf for a long time. So that is what is causing a lot of unhealth, a lot of disease, because now the cells become unhealthy. Now we have a solution and we are going to share this solution. And if you have never heard of this solution, today is a good day for you, because once you start on 3NN, that is what we call it. 3NN is really 3-in-1, 3 grain oils in one capsule, in one product. And it helps to enhance your energy. It improves your nutrient utilization efficiency quite remarkably. That is so key, and that is actually unique to Neolife. It is a totally unique product. So we have the answer to that vexing question where people are sick and tired of being sick and tired. And it is called cellular nutrition. This is a picture of your cells, just a diagram. And inside the cells, we need to be nourishing the mitochondria, that is where energy is produced, and the nucleus, where the next cells will be made from this cell, because a cell has to be able to reproduce itself as well as possible, and the cell has to be healthy to reproduce another healthy cell. So yes, we have the answer, and here's TreeNN and other products that we want to tell you about. So who can we trust is the question. I sort of jumped ahead, but who can we trust? Yes, you know, a lot of people will question, why must I buy Neolife supplements? What's so special about them? Why can't I just go to the supermarket or to the chemist and buy something over the counter? Okay, well, a study was done and they found that researchers did this study some years ago, and they found that over 700 products that were marketed as dietary supplements contained hidden active ingredients that are unsafe or even unstudied. And very recently, I did a teaching on toxins that can enter our bodies. And some of them, like lead and mercury and arsenic, are found in these unsafe or unstudied supplements and other sources. So who can we trust? And that's why we want to tell you about what we've got in Neolife. And very, very importantly, we have a scientific advisory board. Wow. You know, these scientists research and develop everything that we've got. They can be trusted because the founder member of this board, his name was Dr. Arthur First. He was a top toxicologist and pharmacologist as well. And he came away from what he had been doing, developing chemotherapy, cancer treatment, and he was a cancer researcher. So he said, no, you know what, you guys? Cancer can be prevented by good nutrition. But what has gone wrong with the nutrition is that there's not enough nutrients, and they are, with the diets rather, there are not enough nutrients and there's too much chemical inputs. So if we can get away from those chemicals, we would all be healthy. That was an amazing point of view, a really good perspective, and I totally agree with him. So in 1976, well, in the 70s, he came to Neolife, and you need to understand, for those of you who are new, that Neolife had been already in existence since 1958. And he came in the 70s, and in 1976, established this scientific advisory board. So we are privileged to have these scientists, some of whom we have met because they come around and they visit us. I was recently with this lady, Dr. Susan Beck. I have had occasion to have dinner with Dr. Fred Hooper. And we've had Ariana Karudi come around and visit us. We've had Diane Clayton. So they come, they're real human beings, but they have the ethic that everything should be based in nature and backed by science. And that's why they're big scientists that do all our research and development. So yes, our supplements in Neolife, and this is the answer to why Neolife supplements. Our supplements are human natural, okay? They give us human natural nutrition, and they've taken care to ensure that there are no chemicals, there are no preservatives. They have the technology, we're not looking at some small little factory that is in the backyard of somebody's house. They have the technology, they've developed it, they have developed things like an artificial stomach to ensure that everything that is taken from these supplements is in fact assimilated by the body. It is digested and assimilated and absorbed well. Okay, so they have the technology, and this has taken years of research. They won't just put anything out there. And that is what we are privileged to have: human natural nutrition supplements. And they take care of us at the cellular level. I've already shown you the picture of the cell. I just wanted to blow up this very, very important organelle called the mitochondrion. Plural is mitochondria. Now, that is the one that does the work of a particular cell. It creates energy and it creates whatever needs to be created. It also has some genetic material in the mitochondria. So very, very important. So if there is one thing that you need to hear tonight, is that most diseases are actually a reflection of mitochondrial failure. And that is as a result of the cells not being fed properly. And so if you work backwards, if you give your cells what they need, then it stands to reason that the mitochondria will do the work that they're supposed to do and create energy as they're supposed to do, and you will be healthier and happier. So yes, this is our strong foundation. I just want to emphasize it. Health is your greatest wealth. So with the right nutrition, your cells can perform their very best for your well-being and for your vitality. Now, who doesn't want that? I think we all do. We all do. So let's just move on to say the Scientific Advisory Board have simplified things, and I love them for that, because I've just told you the name of my business, right? Simply Healthier. Simply Healthier. Also, I love to simplify things. I don't like complicated things that are almost too complicated for the normal person to understand. And so part of my teachings include reminding each one of us of our responsibility to ourselves for our health. So Neolife says, look, disease prevention is as simple as 1, 2, 3, okay? Leading authorities agree the key to preventing disease and promoting health is weight management, physical activity, and a diet rich in whole food nutrients. And that's exactly what we get from Neolife. So in answer to why Neolife supplements, that is what we get. And just to note that you can never be physically active if your cells are starving, okay? You can't even be well nourished and of a healthy weight if you are eating the wrong food that will lead to the weight not being managed. So that is the simplicity of this. And so I want to start introducing other products. We have what we call the core nutrition, and it comprises of all the 22 amino acids. Neolife provides us with that. And it also has this little product, which is actually 4 products that have been put together for convenience, but you can get them as individual products that look like that. That pack is called Pro Vitality, but in its absence, you can combine it yourself. There's TRINN, there is omega-3, salmon oil, there is carotenoid, which are extracts of fruit and vegetables. And then, of course, we have vitamins and minerals. And I've talked about the importance of vitamins and minerals, such as magnesium, vitamin B complex, vitamin C, vitamin E, all of them you'll find in here so that the body gets what it needs for proper cellular function. So I hope that answers the question, why supplement and why specifically Neolife supplements. Very, very importantly, children are never forgotten, okay? And I always say whole food nutrition supplements, when they are needed most, would be by the children. They are growing. They are laying down 1 billion new cells every day. And if they don't have the right tools to help those cells to multiply, that child is starting life at a disadvantage. So for those of you who have children or know people with children, please emphasize this point. Please, please emphasize this point. Right, and then we have leading edge products. I've just touched on the diversity of Neolife, but for more information, obviously, you're going to attend various sessions where you will learn a lot. But yeah, I just wanted to say that diabetes is becoming a big problem, a huge problem. And the complications of diabetes are on the increase. We in Neolife have specific solutions that we call targeted solutions, one of which is shown in this slide called Botanical Balance. A very, very good product. I chose not to wait to be told anything like, oh, your blood sugar is too high. I know my blood sugar is usually well balanced because I use my product, all right? But when I went on to Botanical Balance, okay, I use my products, I really, really do. My weight management was fine-tuned. And for my age now, I must say I have a very good weight, and I am actually even stronger than when I had a challenge with weight management. So yeah, just remember that you don't have to be diabetic to use this product. Now, a little bit about myself. I was looking, when I was looking for an opportunity, I was actually looking for good cleaning products. And a lot of people marvel at cleaning. What has cleaning got to do with anything? Yes, I had already figured in my mind and connected a few dots, as I like to say. The connection between my environment and the fact that it was quite plausible to get diseases like hay fever and eczema and fatigue. And now I've been vindicated in that a lot of challenges such as diabetes, hypertension, weight problems, arthritis can be traced back to the amount of toxicity in your environment. So that's what I was looking for. I was looking to detoxify my environment so that I could raise my children in a good environment called my home. And studies have since been done to show that homes and housewives who stay at home and use all sorts of other products are so exposed that they're more likely to come down with dread diseases such as cancer. Okay, so that is another reason for why Neolife. And I'm going to say that it is an amazing opportunity. Where have you seen an opportunity where you can get a very high quality washing powder, which is so versatile that you can even use it by hand or by machine? And in my case, I was blessed with a dishwasher some years ago by my children. I use it in the dishwasher. And I'm so comfortable doing that because I know that the dishes have a non-toxic cleanser such that the gut bacteria, my bacteria that are supposed to help me with my health in my gut, are not being destroyed, okay? So that they remain alive and they work and they have a lot of important work to do. So that's what we've got in Neolife. I've digressed a bit by not talking only about supplements, but hey, I just want you to see the extent of this opportunity. We even have non-toxic, 100% biodegradable skin and personal care. Very, very important, because a lot of people are being poisoned, literally being poisoned by what they're using out there. So if you are looking for another good reason for why Neolife, this is it. And now you're going to hear a little bit more about the opportunity. But before we do, strong food supply is crucial. Just before we started this, we were talking about the weather and how it impacts on food, but the soils also impact on food. And over the years, obviously, the soils have depreciated in quality. And now with this product that Neolife has, it helps the water to sink deep into the soil rather than running off. And it helps the plants to follow that water to a deeper level. And the roots will find minerals at a deeper level. So if we can look at our agricultural practices and purpose to use manure or compost rather than petroleum-based products, and then use Supergrow alongside, and then grow our own food as much as possible, because I believe that many families can enhance their health when they grow their own food. Okay, and here's a perfect product that can make a difference. It has been shown to increase the yield and the nutritional value by a significant amount. So why all this? Let's talk about the opportunity. Why the Neolife opportunity? And it should start with a vision. All of us should have a vision for ourselves. And a vision is basically a dream with a plan. So if you think about it yourself, what is your dream? And does your dream have a plan to it? Okay, that is what you'll find in this family. And why we do this is we truly believe that we want to give everyone the power to live healthier and happier lives. And also to end the trend of poor health and financial stress. Those are very powerful statements, and our purpose, or sometimes we call it our vision, is so key to what we do here and why we do it. And I'm going to show you. I know that creating entrepreneurs is one of your particular visions as a team. And I know just as the leader of this team keeps on saying that his vision is to create entrepreneurs. Okay? So yes, that is part of what is involved in this opportunity, to be an employment maker and not an employment seeker. You can employ not only yourself, but you can show people the way. So who we are a transformative community. Yay, I love that. And we can now talk about the financial opportunity that we have. So in short, Neolife, being a transformative opportunity, or community rather, we give everyone the power to live healthier and happier lives. And now, on the foundation are our values. Neolife's values are absolute integrity. People are number one. Products that really, really work. It's an equal opportunity for all and a long-range vision. All these 5 values are very important, but the one that resonated with me or maybe not just one, but absolute integrity. You know, as a medical doctor, I had a challenge, and I continue to have that challenge of promising people that with this drug or this medication, all their problems will be solved. Yet I personally knew deep down in my heart that that was not true. It was not an absolute truth, because I know that a lot of times people are sick because they are lacking nutrients and they are being exposed to toxins. Okay, so this opportunity has given me the chance to live my career as a doctor with absolute integrity. And then people being number one, it goes without saying. This company will always treat everybody as a member of the family and with great respect. We put people before profits. Yeah. And then products that work, better believe it. That's why we emphasize their use. And then a long-range vision. It is an equal opportunity, but long-range vision. I want to emphasize that point as part of the Neolife opportunity. When you come here, you start at the very beginning. It's very much like farming. You sow your seed, and then you have to nurture that seed. You have to make sure that you weed it and feed it and water it and make sure that it grows. And ultimately, you'll get a good yield. But if you come in and a week after you have sown that seed, you're already looking for a harvest. It doesn't work like that. So you really have to stick in there. And that's why I'm not embarrassed to say that I've been in this opportunity for several years. And I have seen the advantages of using the product, of sharing the opportunity, and obviously of learning as much as I can. Yes, so we have quality products without compromise. We also have we are very proud to say that it is the ultimate low-risk business startup. Absolutely. So that's why the opportunity, it is family-owned, and everybody that comes is treated like family. And finally, our vision is always watched, and we work towards this vision to end the trend of poor health and financial stress. So that is why this particular opportunity, and how it works is that when you come, you are in business for yourself primarily. You have your own dream. You have the reason why you would do this. But there is also a global or a universal vision. Everybody wants to be healthier and happier, right? Yes. So you come in business for yourself, but never by yourself. And so that's you over there. And everything like the logistics, the distribution of products, the literature and sales aids are made available to you. The IT is taken care of. You even get a website for the new ones that should excite you. Then the finances are made available to you if you work. And now what is the work exactly? The work is to ensure that you are sharing what you know will help some other people because you have used it yourself. And it is telling people about it and advertising and ensuring that you develop those people and they become good product users. Okay, that is the work. And that's what we get paid for. We don't get paid exclusively for running around selling products or exclusively for signing people up. In fact, signing people up and not developing them and ensuring that they're using the products, you won't get paid. Okay, so it's a very interesting and very exciting opportunity. And why the opportunity is because we are always looking at our vision. Everybody who comes is at liberty to run their own nutrition business. And you can make a lot of money. You can make a lot of money because not everybody wants to sign up, but everybody should be on our products. So this is how it works. You first decide to use the products. Okay, change your buying habits. And I've shown you that rather than that toxic washing powder, you can use this one, which is non-toxic. Rather than those funky skincare things that you're currently using, you can change, okay? So as you use the product, you ensure that you do a minimum per month of what we call 100 PV. And that's because we are in so many countries that we have our own currency called the point value system. Now, when you're doing that, the next thing is to share the business opportunity. Lead with the business. Give people the opportunity to say, yes, please, I would like to do this. And when you do that, leading with the business opportunity, some people will come alongside and say, yes, please, why not? I mean, if I'm going to get my own website and I'm going to be able to order products at the best price and I can sell to family and friends and make a profit, why not? Okay, so let's say these ones sign up with you. Teach them to do exactly like you. Do a minimum of 100 points. And at that point, there's 7 of you doing 100 points, so that's 700 points. And you can become a manager and earn a certain amount. Because I live in South Africa, I live in Durban, I'm using rand, but you can always translate it to whatever it works out to. This is approximately 20 to 50, $20 about. It's about $20. I'm not sure, but never mind. No, it's actually about $30. Anyway, so you can then develop somebody else, and they also have a network of 700 points. But at that point, your business has more or less doubled, and so has your income, more or less doubled. And your title moves from manager to senior manager. Now, if you can develop each one, can you see that you have 6 of your friends all earning something? And because you have invested time, energy, and you've trained them and they're going to do likewise, you now have 6 times 700 points plus your own personal, over 4,000 points as a team. But at that level, you have an exciting title called director. And as a director, you will earn profit like everybody else. You will earn a bonus, and that bonus works out to about $500, or in my case, about 10,000 Rand. And in Uganda, I'm sure you can find out wherever you are, you can have it translated. Now, not everybody will say, yay, I want to sign up and do this. So you will develop some customers, and on those customers, you will earn a 20% profit. That is good money. Then we encourage you to do personal development. That is to learn, okay? In short, it is simply to learn. I am very proud to belong to this team called the Eagle team. It is the biggest team in the Neolife world, right around the world. It is the team is led by Charlie and Alta Bolton, who today are in Mozambique, doing some work there with the team of Mozambique. And what they help us with is training, support, and personal development. So now, just to summarize, what our business is all about is that you build a network of product users using the products. Some will say, I want to buy, I don't want to join you and get my own website. So you retail to them, and that in itself is a good thing because you're going to help them to become healthier. and then getting others to do the same. Okay? And the basic requirements for anybody is to be teachable, be willing to learn. And you have somebody who is introducing you to the opportunity. We call that person a sponsor or a mentor. Be willing to learn, okay, from them. And then also, it's so important to have a consuming desire to succeed. So we always say, identify why you will do this. I always tell people that the word why, W-H-Y, stands for what hurts you. What is that consuming desire to succeed that is going to get you to do this, okay? And when you have identified it, there has to be a willingness to work consistently. So again, to summarize, everybody starts as a distributor, and then you work your way to manager, just as I showed you, and senior manager. An executive manager is somebody whose team is halfway to director. They're not quite 4,000 points yet, but they are more than 1,000 points of senior manager, and that is about 2,000 points. And at that level, you can earn about $250. That is a big difference if you were not earning anything. But keep your eyes focused on director, because that's where you earn more than $500 if you add your profit and everything. In Rand terms, it's about 10,000 Rand. After that, everything that follows will be director, but director at another level. An emerald director is someone who is consistently qualifying with a team, producing 4,000 and more points. But once you get to develop one or two more directors and beyond, you are now on the world team, earning over $1,000 per month, as long as everybody is using the products. And why wouldn't they be using the products? I mean, where would they be getting their soap from or their supplements from? And I've just explained why it's so important to use all these products. And all of us would love to get to the president's team where we are earning more than $3,000. That's if you develop all those friends. Remember those 6 yellow friends that we showed you at the beginning? If all those 6 yellow friends become directors and you maintain your director status, that is the beginning of the president's team. And truly, there is no limit. There is no limit. The income potential is limitless. So that's why I wanted to discuss this with you. And everybody this year is aiming to be a director and develop other directors, because the benefits are shown here. You get your 25% sales volume bonus, which translates into you getting your products. Literally, you earn enough money to say that you're getting your products at half price or even more. In other words, cheaper than half price, less expensive. Personal development. As a director, you'll be invited to leadership schools, you'll be invited to places, and as you develop more directors, you'll even go overseas. That's why the world team. And then there are incentives, and if you consistently qualify, you get even more money. So please achieve director, help others to do the same. And this is our vision for the year, to develop at least 3 new directors each. Or more, okay? Or more. That would be great. Unlimited earning potential. Now, quickly, I hope I haven't taken too long. What are some objections that people will come up? Because obviously some people will have those, like, I don't have money to start, or I don't have time because I'm too busy, or the products are too expensive. That is a myth. They're not too expensive. Or it is a pyramid scheme, or I want to think about it. Or even I'm not the selling type. Listen, we didn't say go out and sell We said use the product. Use the product. You can do that. And then we need to be able to handle objections, because once an objection comes, it means that you need to help that person with more information, because objections are really a lack of information. All you need to do is hear what their objection is without interrupting, and then make sure that you've understood what their objection is. Okay? Make sure you have understood it. And then use this little rule of saying with empathy, I know how you feel. When I started, I felt the same. However, I found after I started using the products that whatever changed about it, maybe you felt stronger, you felt more energetic, you felt that you could share the products because they're very easy to share. Okay? Feel, felt, found. And then you can close successfully or see them again. The average person needs to be shown this opportunity 7 to even up to 13 or 15 times before they get it. Okay, so don't give up on people. So remember, if you do what you've always done, you will get what you have always got. You need to change something, and you need to do today what others won't. And I always simplify it, and I say some people won't change their brands. You can do that. You can change your brands so that tomorrow you can do what others can't, such as go to Mauritius, go to Turkey, where we were last year. We went to Istanbul and we had such a blast. Okay, come to Durban. We've been to Durban, Zimbabwe, even during the COVID days. Things like that, yeah? So your next step, turn to the person who has invited you. Tell them to explain it again if you would like. Discover the possibilities. We would like you to unlock the benefits of sponsoring other people, but it starts with you becoming a distributor yourself. Thank you so much. Just think about what you can do with your Neolife opportunity, and let's all go out there to make the world healthier and happier. Thank you.
Wow. Thank you so much, Dr. Eseza, for the sharing, for the wisdom. We truly appreciate every time you come around to share with us information with your experience of over 30 years with these products with Neolife. We truly appreciate all the input and the wisdom that you've been able to share with us. Thank you so much. And for those of us that are logging in for the very first time, I would really, really recommend that you give this thought, this concept, and you give it a thought so that you can be able to join with us, so that you can also be able to benefit from all this wisdom that Dr. Eseza has been able to share with us. I have been in this for now, coming to 15 years now. And it's because of the kind of information that Dr. Eseza has shared that actually made me get started. And today I am completely what I am because of making a sharp decision to be able to start and be part of Neolife. So thank you so much, Eseza. And thank you for everyone for logging in. I hope this has been so helpful. And I do believe that through this, we can be able to change as many people's lives as possible. So thank you so much and have a blessed evening.